plans in motion for multiple new Rehoboth Beach hotels. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis.
A hotel called Atlantic Crowne, its site plan went in front of the city's planning commission. This would be on Baltimore Avenue, the area you see there. Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is live in Rehoboth Beach. Brandon, the sites for these hotels are just a few hundred feet away from each other.
Maddie, behind me is a familiar site for the people here on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. Construction barricades up. Now these barricades are up for a demolition to make way for the approved One Rehoboth Avenue Hotel. Now if you follow me, next to the demolition and next to the new beach patrol station, on the other side of the beach patrol station is the Atlantic Sands Hotel. Now follow me on this. Behind the Atlantic Sands, at that property there is where the Atlantic Crowne Hotel is proposed to go, and plans for the Crowne have it having 55 rooms, 42 basement spots, all here on Baltimore Avenue. The Atlantic Crowne Hotel, the Belhaven project, and the One Rehoboth Avenue Hotel. 3 different projects in 3 different phases.
Being rebuilt, to me, beautifies a beach town.
Starting with the Atlantic Crowne Hotel, the Planning Commission reviewed a site plan for the project today that's now moving forward to a public hearing. Eventually, if the Atlantic Crowne Hotel does get approved, it's going to go right on this property, and this property is right up against the Atlantic Sands Hotel here on Baltimore Avenue. According to plans, the Atlantic Crowne Hotel would be 4 floors. Debbie Stoops visits Rehoboth often and says the more hotels, the better.
We would love to be able to stay on the beach and have more options.
Now let's move to the Belhaven Hotel. This project has been in the works for years. The 4-story hotel would sit right here on the corner of Rehoboth Avenue, but local Bob Matthews says that's the last place a hotel should go.
I think that it would ruin the appeal of the smaller shops, and I don't think it would fit in.
On July 25th, the Planning Commission will resume a public hearing about the final site plans for the Belhaven. Lastly, the only approved project out of the 3, the One Rehoboth Avenue Hotel, which will house 60 rooms right here on the boardwalk.
We also need beachfront hotel rooms here, although sometimes they're not cost efficient.
3 different projects in 3 different phases, but one thing is certain: more hotels are on the way to the nation's summer capital. Plans for the Atlantic Crowne Hotel have it covering 3 lots until there's 2 lots left after the Crowne right up against First Street, and there's been no date set for the public hearing for the Atlantic Crowne Hotel. Live in Rehoboth Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
In case you didn't know, the demolition of the former Grottos and Sirocco Hotel were extended. That's because crews discovered the building's integrity structurally was compromised, so the demolition extension, it was until today.